मैं सुनूं मैं जो बोलूं तू सुनता रहे गुनाहे मिलके 24/7 लाइव घर हो या ऑफिस हो या ऑन द ड्राइव फ्रीक्वेंसी है ये फ्रेंड्स की 91.9 Friends FM frequency friends की 91.9 Friends FM frequency friends की
Friends School Quiz. Friends School Quiz, Season 11. Playground, India.
It's 9:31 a.m. on 27 July, the last Sunday of this month. And after last week's French National Day special, today, after last week's French National Day special and last week's International Chess Day special, today we are going to celebrate Canada Day special. Canada Day was on the 1st of July, that is at the beginning of this month. And this is a very special show because we are going to bring to you live students and working professionals from Toronto and Waterloo, Canada, who are joining us for celebrating the Canada Day special. Just to refresh your memory, we recently concluded the grand finale endgame of season 11 Junior GK with Bishop Cotton Boys School Bengaluru emerging national champions and Lamatne for Boys Kolkata emerging national runners-up. Good Sunday morning and welcome to Friends School Quiz with Indrani Krish Banik. And we are going live on your favorite airwaves 91.9 Friends FM plus going live on the Facebook page of 91.9 Friends FM. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, to this brand new Friends School Quiz Season 11 as I, Indrani Krish Banik, take on the mantle of quiz host in yet another exciting edition of the prestigious Friends School Quiz on 91.9 Friends FM. And now it's time to meet our stars for today. And adding to the spotlight, we are going across live to Toronto, Canada, and we are going to meet Ayush and Vishesh, two students who are right now studying in Canada. Welcome to the show, Vishesh. How are you this morning? Is for me, and it's night for you there, right? What time is it there in Toronto?
Oh, well, it's exactly 12 in the night.
It's exactly 12 in the night. All right, Vishesh. So welcome to the show, and please tell us something about yourself. Where are you from in India? Where did you do your schooling from?
Yeah, I am from Bombay. I've always been a Bombay guy, like brought up over there, studied over there till like a good college level. And then I always was outside. I studied my undergraduation in UK and then post-graduation in Hong Kong. And today, right now, I'm in Canada. Passed my event marketing course at Seneca College and landed up having a very good job in the marketing agency.
Wonderful, wonderful. So which college were you in the UK, Vishesh?
I was in Birmingham City University in the UK.
You were in Birmingham City University. A lot of my friends have studied there. Great, great. So wonderful, and we'll continue to chat with you throughout the show. But before that, I'd like to welcome Ayush Sharma, who's also a student in Toronto. Ayush is from New Delhi, India, my favorite city in the whole world. Ayush, welcome to the show, and tell us something about yourself.
Thank you so much, Indrani. Yeah, I'm a local, Delhi ka Munda who is like currently living in Toronto right now. So yeah, talking about my studies, I pursued my studying from Seneca College and did a course in event marketing, followed by a course of digital media marketing from George Brown College. And just after graduating, I was kind of lucky to land my first job in one of the big five agencies in marketing and media industry. So
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. And right now, welcoming our third guest to the show, Mr. Saurav Chakraborty, who is a Kolkata boy. So we have we have Vishesh from Mumbai and Ayush from Delhi, and now we have Saurav from Kolkata. Hi, Saurav, welcome to the show. So you are coming to us from Waterloo, Canada, is it right?
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
All right, and is the time there the same as Toronto, or is there
Oh,
a
yeah.
time?
Yeah, it's the same. It's in the same time zone, and Waterloo is technically not that far from Toronto. It's about 100 kilometers, so the time zones are the same. Yeah.
All right, all right. And which school are you from? Did you do your schooling in India?
Oh, yeah. So I did my schooling, my college, my engineering, MBA, everything from India. So my schooling was from Army Central School, because of the like a defense background that that I have had. And yeah, I I have been living in Canada for the last now almost 8 years. So currently I work for one of the government organizations here.
Wonderful.
And
And I believe
yeah.
I believe your daughter was also born in Canada,
Oh yeah, she
and
was also
she
born
goes to
here. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
she goes to
So
school now, is it?
yeah, she has been going to school since last year. Yeah. So she'll turn 5 this October.
Okay, what school does she go to?
So, like the school system here is like where the place where you live, like even within a city, like it depends on the neighborhood that you live in. So every neighborhood has like a couple of schools, right? So it depends on the distance from the school. So she goes to the local Catholic school that we have for our neighborhood in Waterloo.
What's their neighborhood
And
called?
uh, yeah, you mean the name of the school? Oh, so
Neighborhood,
it's the neighborhood. Okay, it's North Lakeshore.
not
So it's
Lakeshore.
part
Okay,
of
right.
Waterloo only. It's in the northern side of Waterloo. And the
Okay,
name of the neighborhood is North Lakeshore. And the school she goes to is called Sir Edgar Bauer. It's a Catholic school.
right. You were talking about the school system there. So,
Yeah,
so there are two kinds of schools you were sharing.
there are two kinds of schools or two kinds of boards. Just the way like in India we have the state boards, CBSE, ICSE. Here
Right,
we
right.
primarily have two kinds of boards for every other, like anywhere you live in Canada, that's the system. So one is the public school board. So those are called the public school boards. So Waterloo has its own public school board, and the other one is the Catholic school board. So like Toronto has its own Catholic school board, Waterloo has its own Catholic school board. So that's
All
how the
right.
system works here. Yeah, and it depends. It's up to you, like where you'd like to send your kid to.
Fantastic, fantastic. So we'll carry on with the chat because I have lots of things to ask you, and I'm sure our viewers are very eager to listen to a lot of things that you have to share because we would like to find out about new places, new countries, and new people. But before that, a little bit on Canada, celebration of Canada Day, and I will go straight into the first round right now. And the first round, as you all know, is power play. And in this power play round today, we are focusing on Canada Day. And here we go with power play. Take your big shots.
Round one. Power play. Take your big shots.
Absolutely right. So it's time to take our shots and your question up on the screen now on Canada Day. First question for the student who are now working professionals, Ayush and Vishesh. Okay. Do you see the question on your screen, Ayush and Vishesh?
Yeah, we do.
All right. So your question is, what does CN in CN Tower stand for? So for our viewers and listeners, CN Tower is a very famous landmark in Canada. Ayush and Vishesh, have you visited the CN Tower so far?
Yes, we do. We live right across the CN Tower in downtown.
Wow, that's amazing. Did you, does that restaurant still revolve? You know, that there was a revolving restaurant there.
Yes, it does.
What is it called?
I'm not really sure because it is it is
Okay.
kind of expensive, so we didn't really go there. But
All right, all right. But I'm sure all that is going to change with your flashy marketing jobs right now. Okay.
I hope
So
so. Hope so.
back to business. So your options are A, Central Network. CN Tower is Central Network Tower. Option B, Citizen Network. Option C, City Nights. And option D, Canadian National.
It's Canadian National.
Canadian National is the right answer. The CN Tower is a 553.3 meter high communications and observation tower in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Completed in 1976, it is located in downtown Toronto, built on the former railway lands. Its name CN referred to Canadian National, the railway company that built the tower. So here is the right answer, and the right answer is highlighted as Canadian National. Now coming across to you, Saurav, and your question is, who is the newly appointed Prime Minister of Canada? Option A, Justin Trudeau. Option B, Mark Carney. Option C, Pierre Trudeau. And option D, none of the above are correct. A
Yeah,
sitter
so the
for you.
answer
I'm
is,
sure even your daughter can get this.
oh yeah. So I mean, just to tell you, like this was a very interesting election for all the people living here. So
Right.
yeah, everyone is aware of what happened, and so the answer is B, option B, Mark Carney.
The option is B. Mark Carney is the right option. And both the teams have maxed the first round. And without taking any break on that note, we are moving to the second round, which is our round of music, our music roundup. And we are going to celebrate some Canadian artists on this round.
Round 2. Top spin. Top spin. Makes you wanna dance.
Round 2, top spin, makes you want to dance. Let me come to you with the questions first, and then we'll chat about your favorite musician. So first question for Ayush and Vishesh. Ayush and Vishesh, your question is, Abel McConnell Tesfaye is a Canadian singer-songwriter, record producer, and actor. How do we popularly know him? If his name resonates with a part of the week.
Well, you want to go for it?
Yeah, it's The Weeknd.
Weekend, absolutely super answer. So I believe you have some songs from Weekend on your playlist. Which are the songs that you're listening to of Weekend right now? What's trending?
My favorite song would be The Blinding Lights by Weeknd.
Oh, I love that too.
Yeah, that song, if you listen it too carefully, it's basically based on Toronto, the night of Toronto, the cold city night of Toronto.
The
Yeah.
nightlife of Toronto. Beautiful, beautiful, amazing, amazing. Saurav, coming across to you. So your question very simply is, whose latest studio album is titled Swag? And he is a Canadian singer and songwriter regarded as a pop icon known for his multi-genre musical performances. He was discovered by Scooter Braun in 2008 and brought to the US, who jointly formed RBMG Records to sign him. So he is the heartthrob of millions, very cute, very sweet, and we are talking about
Justin Bieber.
all right, amazing. Not a single question goes past me. So you guys are absolutely up there when it comes to quizzing. 2 rounds done, 2 to go. But before we take a break, we come back again to Ayush and Vishal for a little more of our getting to know each other, meet and greet. So tell us what you did on the Canadian National Day.
Oh, we actually were together. We went to visit our friend at Oakville. It's a very nice town over here, and we saw a lot of families who had come out in the park. There were many food stalls, and that's what Canada Day is in general. Like, you know, all families get around and have a nice time. So yeah, he's my family
So
over
what
here.
kind of food is popular in Canada? Street food?
There's no particular street food in general, but they do like their barbecues and their poutines in general. And
Barbecue. All right. So barbecue is very popular. Great.
yes,
And
during summertime.
going across to Saurav, So how did you celebrate Canadian National Day?
Yeah, so every year we celebrate it in a different way. I mean, there are like fireworks celebration in every other city or town. So this year, I mean, that's one thing that we always try to visit, like try to attend one of those ceremonies, and because that's the time when like the entire crowd from across the city they gather at one single place. And apart from the fireworks, I mostly like all those people coming together for celebrating one common thing. So that's one thing that we did this year as well. But during the daytime, we went to a new place. I mean, it's not that far from from Waterloo. It's called Kincardine. It's located on
Okay,
Lake Huron. Lake Huron is one of
like
the
you.
five Great Lakes. Yeah. So yeah, we went there. It's a new town. It was a new town for me. We didn't visit that place before. So and it being like a sad holiday, so many people had like were visiting that place that day. So yeah, I mean it was like all in all,
It
it
was
was
very
enjoyable.
carnivalesque.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
absolutely. That's the right word.
Amazing, amazing. So we have had some great quizzing, some great chatting, and the time now is the time to take a break. So stay tuned for the scores plus two more cool quiz rounds coming up while our quizzers gather their wits and we play these messages from our partners. Do not forget today we are coming to you with guests live from Toronto and Waterloo, Canada. And this is Indrani Krish Banik, and I will see you on the other side of this little break. So don't you go anywhere.
91.9 Friends FM, frequency friends की.
8 successful years, 12 talented RJs discovered so far. Now it's time. Either you make it or break it, as RJ Hunt Season 9 is here.
Do you have a powerful voice that stands out? Are you fluent in English, Hindi, and Bengali? Are you a digital savvy content creator with the spark to entertain? Then this is your moment.
To register, shoot a video or record your voice in 1 minute by typing RJ Hunt 2025 space, your name, location, age, phone number, and WhatsApp us on 8100 919 919 or direct message us on our Facebook page.
Last date of registration is 31st July 2025.
Will you be the one to grab the hot seat? Stay hooked to 91.9 Friends FM. Frequency, Friends Key.
Kolkata is a food lover's paradise, and when it comes to chaat, well, Kolkata stands unparalleled. এমন বেশ কিছু চাট সেন্টার আছে কলকাতাতে যেটা absolutely munchy and smacky. আরো জানতে শুনতে হবে Friends Kitchen with me Origin this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. only on 91.9 Friends FM, frequency Friends Key.
কেশরী আবেশে মন যোগী হল রে আনন্দে নেচব মাতোয়ারা হল রে কেশরী আবেশে মন যোগী হল রে
প্রতি মুহূর্তে কেসরি উৎসব উদযাপন করুন বিমল ইলাইচি বলো ভাষা কেসরি
Groceries, gadgets, and more delivered in just 10 minutes. From leafy greens to electric kettles, Big Basket brings everything to your doorstep faster than ever.
Enjoy the convenience of free delivery on your first 4 orders. Flat rupees 150 off on your first order and 10% instant discount with SBI cards.
Shop smart, shop fast. Only on Big Basket, a Tata enterprise. Terms and conditions apply.
Friends School Quiz. Friends School Quiz, Season 11. Playground, India.
Hello and welcome back. It's 9:49 a.m. by the studio clock, and this is Indrani Krish Banik welcoming you back to our Canada Day special on Friends School Quiz. And today we are with Ayush and Vishesh from Toronto and Saurav from Waterloo, Canada, celebrating Canada Day. And before we move further into the quiz and our concluding segment, our audience is showing us a lot of love and they are loving to watch Ayush, Vishesh and Saurav along with me. So first of all, Siddharth Das says best wishes for all the participants. Amrit Bose says good morning. Amrit Bose says best of luck to all the participants. What an amazing show. Thank you so much for all your love. And we are going to now continue with the last 2 rounds, and Before that, a small round of introductions and welcome back again. So just say hi to our viewers, starting with Vishesh. Welcome back.
Hey, how's it going? So, do I have to introduce myself again?
Absolutely great. And Ayush, how are you liking the show so far?
All good.
All good.
Feels really, yeah.
Feels nice. All right. And Saurav, how are you feeling this Saturday evening, Saturday night, now Sunday morning in
Yeah.
Toronto?
So yeah, good morning, Indrani, and good morning to everyone like who are like watching this show. It's been a wonderful experience so far, and I'm totally enjoying it.
Absolutely great. And we are now moving into round 3 straight drive. And round 3 straight drive is our sports round. And we are once again going to highlight.
Round 3. Straight drive. Hit out.
We are once again going to highlight Canadian sports stars and Canadian sports. So before going into the round, Ayush, you were saying that NBA is very big in Canada. So do you have like the, the like Super Bowl Sunday and all of that there as well?
Yeah, it's basically like during the season time. I guess like Vishesh would be the right person to answer this because he's a sports
Vishesh,
fanatic.
all right. Vishesh, so NBA is big there. Which is the team that you support?
I support the Boston Celtics, but over here it's all
You
about
suppose is it the Boston Celtics?
Celtics.
Celtics.
The Boston Celtics. Okay, you support the Boston Celtics. And who's your favorite Canadian player?
Well, at this point of time, there's no Canadian player that I really like, but Canadian team, actually, I was watching Toronto Raptors since 2019, ever since they became the champions.
Toronto Raptors. All right.
Yes.
So what happens on this like a Super Bowl Sunday? So it's like a holiday and people watch the game from their home. That's the
They-
ritual?
No, Super Bowl Sunday is basically an American football thing. In basketball, it becomes a game of 7. They play 7 games in total in the championship, and each game is either home or away. So sometimes it'll be Toronto, sometimes it can be the opposite city where they are.
Wonderful, wonderful. So first question of the sports round for Ayush and Vishesh, and I'm sure they are going to slam dunk this. Okay, he holds the Canadian record in the 200 meter with a time of 19.62 seconds. Can you name this Canadian sprinter who is also a 6-time Olympic medalist? The fastest
yes.
man in Canada.
Oh, yes. He is Andre Degrasse.
Andre Degrasse, the fastest man in Canada, 6-time Olympic champion and current 200-meter record holder with a time of 19.62 seconds. So wonderful. As I rightly predicted, you slam dunked that one. And coming across to you now, Saurav, very, very simple question. And your question is, I'm going to describe a sport and you'll just have to give me the name of the sport, okay? So the modern sport was developed in Canada, most notably in Montreal, where the first indoor game was played on March 3rd, 1875, and it draws influence from a game called Shinty, which originated in Scotland, as well as field hockey, which originated in England. Do you want me to repeat the question or do you have the answer?
Oh no, that's fine. I think I can guess it. So it's ice hockey.
Absolutely great. Ice hockey. So have you ever attended any ice hockey match?
Not on a big level. Like every town, the people here are really passionate about this game. I must say, like all my colleagues at office, like whoever have like kids who have grown up, but that's one sport that they make sure that their kids like practice or like attend these sessions. And that's this game. So people are really passionate about it. And it was interesting to know because we know hockey in a different form. Like we Indians have seen it in a different way, but like this being like a cold country in general, weather-wise, so ice hockey is extremely popular, both at the local level, regional levels, even at the national levels. So man, like there's a cup called if I'm not wrong, like it's called Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup, yeah.
Yes, Stanley Cup.
Which is for it's called the National Hockey League. Like that's the name of the tournament and all. So yeah, it's a very popular game, and I have had the chance to attend just one at one of the places I used to live when we initially had moved to Canada, and I wanted to just see how it's played and what the experience is like. So yeah, it was good. It was very different from what we have seen before, and yeah, it was interesting.
Great. So we have covered Canadian daily life. We have covered Canadian music. We have covered Canadian sports. And now in the last round, we are going to cover some beautiful tourist spots of Canada, which are drool-worthy visits. And after I shoot the questions, we are going to talk to our participants today about their favorite spots. But before that, first of all, I would like to come across to Ayush and Vishesh. 3 questions coming up on scenic spots of Canada. All right. And your first question is, since this is an exhibition match, we are not going to start any timer. Your first question, what famous waterfall is at the cusp of USA and Canada?
Yeah, so it's Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, absolutely right. And your second question, Banff is a resort town in which province of Canada? Banff is a resort town in which province of Canada?
It's Alberta.
Alberta is absolutely right. And which cathedral is common to Montreal and Paris? And that one's a sitter.
It's Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame is good enough. I believe it's called the Notre Dame Basilica in Montreal, and it is, of course, the Notre Dame du Paris. All right. And so once again, 3 out of 3 and slam dunk to Ayush and Vishesh. What a lovely morning of quizzing we have had on Canada National Day. Now going across from Toronto, where we have Ayush and Vishesh with us live. We are going to Waterloo, 100 kilometers across to Saurav Chakraborty. And Saurav, these are 3 questions on Canadian scenic spots from my side. And after that, we'll talk about your favorite scenic spots. And your first question is, the peaks of Mount Rundle and Mount Cascade are part of which mountain range?
Is that the Rockies? The Canadian
Rockies, absolutely right. The Canadian Rockies. Second, Vancouver is a lovely town in which coast of Canada?
It's the West Coast, and it's located on the Pacific Ocean. Yeah.
West Coast, and it is on L'Océan Pacific, or the Pacific Ocean. Bang on, second time. And now for the third question, which park is part of UNESCO's Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks World Heritage Site? Which park is part of UNESCO's Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks World Heritage Site? This is a famous national park that we are talking about.
Yeah, is that the Jasper?
Jasper National Park is absolutely correct. So you guys are absolutely great Canadians, and you know every part of Canada, you know every musician of Canada, every sport that is played. What a wonderful morning we have had. And now, before signing off in 30 seconds, so what is your favorite place to visit, Saurav, in Canada?
So far, my most favorite province has been Quebec. So Quebec is,
all right.
It's the most historic part of Canada, and like
a lot of French cultural influence there.
Yeah, it's primarily a French-speaking province, and it still has got that European charm. And the capital city is called Quebec City, and I feel that it's the most beautiful city in Canada.
Wonderful.
So that has been my favorite.
Great, thank you so much. Ayush and Vishesh, very quickly, which is your favorite scenic spot in Canada?
I would say my would be the Banff National Park and Lake Louise in Alberta because like I have never got the chance to visit that place, but like I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube and everywhere, so on social media and feel like it's
So
a very good place.
that's the next destination. That's where you're going next. Lake
That's right.
Louise. Absolutely great. So this being an exhibition match, let us applaud all the participants. There are no toppers today. And well played. Congratulations. If you like the show, then like and comment on the FSQ Season 11 post on the FB page of Friends FM during the show. See you next week, same time, same frequency, with more questions and answers. And until then, stay cool.